Welcome back, Cinephiles. I'm Robbie.
I'm Chris.
And we are continuing our countdown to Justice League, which will be released very soon. We've already done Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, and we are up to Suicide Squad.
I want to build a team of some very bad people who I think can do some good.
Y'all jokers must be crazy.
I'm not just one of your many toys.
What?
Suicide Squad was directed by David Ayer, stars Will Smith, Margot Robbie, Jared Leto, Viola Davis, Joel Kinnaman, Jai Courtney.
Yeah. A really bad CGI witch.
Cara Delevingne.
Yeah, right.
A cameo by Ben Affleck, probably the redeeming bit of the film.
I think he just showed up on set to grab his paycheck, and they just had cameras rolling. I'm like, oh, okay, I've got to be Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, plot.
I don't think there was one.
Okay, so I'll try to give it a go.
Government
The government are afraid after seeing what Superman can do, that they haven't got enough power on their side, so they hire bad guys to defend them. Is that it, pretty much?
And the bad guys are the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Joker shows up for 10 minutes of the film for absolutely no reason.
You could take him out and it would make no difference to the film.
Yeah, it's awful. Absolutely awful. The direction, what they did with the character. I mean, Joker is an iconic character in comic book lore that a lot of people hold very dear.
Yeah.
You know, and what they did with the character is astonishingly bad.
Yeah. I get that after Heath Ledger they had to go down a different path because, you know, if they did anything similar to Heath Ledger it would come off as copying Heath Ledger.
Sure.
But what they did was just atrocious.
The reason why Dark Knight worked is that they waited 20 years between Jokers. We had Jack Nicholson's Joker back in 1989, and then Dark Knight was 2008. You know, so nearly 20 years wait, and it's just too soon. It's too soon to essentially bring that character back in and revolutionize it.
Yeah.
Revolutionize the same way. I hate this film. I literally hate this film. I've never been so angry having to sit through a movie as what I was during that screening. It was awful. I had a terrible time.
It's an ugly film.
Ugly film to look at, to listen to. Terribly edited.
God, the editing was awful. They tried to do some kind of weird Guardians of the Galaxy thing with the soundtrack and bring in, hit music in to introduce the characters, and it literally came off like a PowerPoint presentation half the time. It was really... The intro was just so badly handled.
Yeah,
I mean, the entire film is badly handled,
but it's full of exposition right there in the opening scenes.
Which you can't even really read because it goes so fast.
I know. Oh,
So for those of us who know the characters, it's fine.
Yeah.
But for anyone else...
Going in, if you have no idea who the Suicide Squad is, once the film's finished, you have no idea who the Suicide Squad is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't read any of the DC comic books really. I know a little bit about, you know, certain things.
Yeah.
And like
I've read a little. Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure I saw that like in the comics the Suicide Squad are used for sort of like undercover things that they don't want exposed to the public, like terrorism things.
That's right.
Which makes sense. You use those kind of people for that.
Yeah.
But the antagonist in this is a big supernatural enemy.
Yeah.
So why are they using these guys when they have Batman and, you know, a file with all these people and Wonder Woman and everything? Why are they doing this?
Yeah, that's right. All this Justice League they could have been using, and
it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, nothing makes sense.
Especially when they've already had Batman. They showed Batman catching half of the Suicide Squad. So if he's catching them, he's obviously better than them. So why not just
Batman?
Use him to...
Yeah.
He's already on their side. He's easy to reason with.
Yeah. Bruce Wayne's on holidays or something, I guess.
I don't know what.
Oh boy.
And the other big thing, if you're gonna have the Joker in the
Joker.
Joker,
Let's call him the Joker because he's nothing like the Joker.
yeah, in the film,
Yeah.
he has to be the main villain. You can't have the Joker sidelined.
That's right. Yeah.
And what makes it even worse is when you have him as the side character, and you have whatever the hell that was, Enchantress as the main villain doing a
Evil CGI witch.
her hula hoop dance for 3/4 of the film.
What the hell was that? Oh man. I just remember that. I've seen this film once. I am not sitting through it again. I said to Robbie, I said, I can't do it. Just can't sit through it again. For this review.
I didn't want to put you through that.
Thanks, man.
And what makes me even more annoyed about that whole situation with the Joker was some people I talked to and myself coming out, I was like, how is the Joker not the villain in a movie where he's in it?
He's predominantly in the trailer, so you think he's going to be.
He's got more scenes in the trailer. They actually cut things out that are in the trailer, aren't in the movie.
It's probably longer in the trailer than what it is in the movie.
So yeah, how he's not the main villain. And only a few months ago, I'm pretty sure, like just recently, David Ayer actually came out and said, I made a mistake with Suicide Squad. Joker should have been the villain. Well, you think? Where was that? Where was this reasoning 3 years ago when you were making the movie?
Yeah. It's a mess. It's very obvious that the director and writers were trying to make one film. There's a lot of studio interference coming in here, a lot of reshoots, rewrites, and it's so obvious that's happening. And
they were trying to put a bit of a lighter tone on it. It's obvious after Batman vs Superman coming out and being criticized for being overly dark and depressing. Like Superman mopes the entire film. He's supposed to be the most inspiring character almost in the DC. So they got a lot of that criticism, so they almost tried to inject some of the Marvel humour into DC. The thing is, this is DC, not Marvel.
It doesn't
Same
work.
as, what works in DC will not work in Iron Man or anything like that, and what works in Iron Man is not going to work in Superman.
That's right.
You can't copy because of something is working in another film. You just got to make your own thing and just put your own unique spin on it and make it good.
Yeah, that's right. Make it good. Should be on a freaking t-shirt. Make it good. It's the tone as well in the Marvel. The Marvel movies, they're also much brighter to look at as well.
Marvel is a more light-hearted version of superheroes. So the comedy works with those. Batman, you can have some little quips, like the Dark Knight trilogy has. It's got a few funny one-liners.
That's right, but it doesn't break the overall tone.
But it's not like constant jokes. And here they were trying to go for constant jokes. And apart from maybe one that maybe chuckle, like Jai Courtney, surprisingly, I didn't hate in this film.
He's normally comes across
as
very
bland. very wooden, very bland. He actually had a little bit of personality in here.
Yeah, I liked where he was going with it.
Probably just because he was being Australian. He is Australian. So he was just being himself, and he was being laid back and casual, and that worked. Killer Croc, I despised in this movie. I remember playing the Arkham Asylum game. And Killer Croc was terrifying in that. And in here, I don't know what that was.
That was a bad CGI job as well.
Bad CGI, bad makeup. It wasn't Killer Croc. Killer Croc is a monster. Here he looked like a guy with a skin defect.
Awful.
And there's a wonderful shot when he's like, I live in the sewers, and he kind of like he crawls into the sewers, but the camera's like positioned behind his butt, so all you see is his butt waddling into the water. I'm like, this is one of the most terrifying characters in DC, and he's reduced to looking like a duck.
If you like seeing Killer Croc's butt, then this film is for you. Essentially.
Like where was him swimming through? Like you see a 1 second shot of him swimming through the sewers. Where was the rest of that? The rest of the time he's in a hoodie. Giving black jokes.
Nothing
talking
works.
about widescreen TVs and...
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, a lot of the dialogue is essentially set in the bar. They're having a lot of back and forth. It's really the team sort of bonding and becoming a unit and stuff. And wasted opportunities. Really wasted opportunities.
Will Smith was good. I mean, Will Smith is never going to really give a bad performance.
He never has, but it's the charisma of Will Smith.
Exactly. He just has that naturally. So obviously he was good. He was one of the highlights for me for the film. Same with Margot Robbie. She was obviously cast because of her looks, but she does a good Harley Quinn. She's just given
She's
bad
in a bad
material.
film, yeah.
But you can see she's really trying to give her best performance, and she does give a good performance, just with bad surroundings.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But you tend to gravitate towards those two, I think, out of everybody.
It's like Viola Davis. Viola Davis will never give a bad performance.
I mean, she's amazing. She's proven time and time again.
And
the Help, Fences, you know, all these great films she's been part of.
Her one scene in Doubt was incredible. And all these actors, I don't know what they were doing in this film. I really hope they didn't read the script before signing on, because I'd be worried about the judgment.
Yeah.
The music was very choppy. Stephen Price, he gives a decent go at the score. The score isn't bad. It's just generic though.
It is. There's really nothing there that essentially stands out or is memorable.
Yeah.
I didn't get any melodies. There was absolutely no excitement in the final battle.
No.
And there was a good opportunity for great music through there. It's not happening. The other thing that really ticked me off about the use of music in this film is the random insertion of these songs. It's so misplaced. It's awful.
Some of the songs they chose were bad songs, but even the songs they picked that were good, like Bohemian Rhapsody.
But what's that got to do with anything in the story?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And the ending, so, yeah, and like going into this film, I was like, please don't have a scene where it's like, you know, beam a blue light, because we get it in every movie now.
Yeah, that's original.
So many movies do it, and literally 3/4 of the way through this film, bloody beam of blue light goes up into not a wormhole, but there's a circle thing up ahead, and I was like, so like we haven't seen that a million times before.
And by that point, of course, I'd checked out of the film. I was literally getting mad, very angry. I've never gotten so angry as what I had in the cinema, and I was literally ready to get up and walk, and I'm like, I can't, I've got to stick it out, I've got to see this thing. And I couldn't believe just how bad everything was on screen.
Yeah, very, very poor. Talk about a few spoilers quickly, if I can think of any.
Joker comes back at the end.
Yeah, okay, so the Joker.
Yeah.
So you see him go down in the helicopter crash. Before he was even exploding, I was like, he's gonna make it out.
They're not gonna kill the Joker off.
No. Even though it makes no sense as to how he got out of there. I don't know how he managed to escape from a burning helicopter that crashed into the side of a building that's easily 100 meters above the ground.
Yeah, the explosion was huge.
Yeah, so he couldn't...
So that we can keep the attention...
Which means he would have had to escape the helicopter before it exploded.
Right.
Which means he was nowhere near a building, so he couldn't have lashed onto anything.
Yeah.
Which means he dropped directly to the ground and he survived.
He survived that, yeah. His super Joker.
Yeah. So he comes back, which was completely predictable, to break out Margot Robbie. He comes in undercover in a SWAT uniform with his face covered, with Joker plastered right across his chest.
I wonder who he is.
The Riddler.
Oh my god, can we just...
And then they cut to him like revealing his face. It's meant to be like this big oh my god moment, almost like, you know, Heath Ledger pulling off his clown mask in Dark Knight, and like, oh my god, it's the Joker. Like, who else could it be?
Yeah.
Who else would break out Harley Quinn anyway? Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing else to say. Let's wrap up on this one.
Let's skip to ratings, eh?
Yeah. Rating?
No stars at all. Nothing. Zilch. If I could give it negatives, I would.
Wow.
It's horrible.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna give it a rating.
Okay. A normal one.
Only because I thought Will Smith and Margot Robbie were good. That's the only thing I'm giving any credit to. So I'm going to give them each half a star, so I'm going to give it 1 star.
1 star, okay. Yeah.
Are you sweet talking me? All of that chit chat's gonna get you hurt.
What you gonna do? You wanna see something? Yo, y'all wanna see something? Yes, I wanna see something! I was just trying to get you there. You know how I feelings, right? We good.
So guys, that's our thoughts on Suicide Squad. We'd love to know what you think about it. If you loved it, don't bother commenting. We don't want that, you know. But if you want to join us in a rant, go for that. That's really cool. But anyway, guys, look, we love to hear from you guys. So comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like our video, not necessarily the movie. Yeah, stay tuned for more reviews coming up very, very shortly. We've got some really cool ones on the way. Until next time, I'm Chris.
I'm Robbie.
See you at the movies.